Summer is quickly winding down, but there's still time to take a little last-minute getaway. We're not talking about a pricey overnight trip. The hot new trend with American families, as we've told you before, is staycation. So, special contributor Cameron Matheson went out for us and found several fun things to do with his family, close to home and, more importantly, free. He's joining us live from Los Angeles this morning. Cameron, you are the man with the ideas.
Oh, well, I don't like to brag, Chris, but you know. The whole idea here is that there are lots of great opportunities to have fun-filled adventures with your family right in your own backyard, entirely free, as Chris said. If you happen to live in a community with an active dairy association, you can call the local farm, inquire about a family tour. Kids would love that. Or if you have an aspiring actor or dancer in the family, call the local performing arts center, arrange a behind-the-scenes tour there. Lots of things to do. Here's what we chose. Over the past year, I've had a lot of fun finding new ways to enjoy the great American staycation with my family. Last summer, we hit a water park. And just last month, we pitched a tent and camped out in our own backyard. But this month, GMA gave me the ultimate challenge to put together a fun-filled staycation adventure free of charge. Step one, getting there is half the fun. After loading up Lucas and Layla in the car, Vanessa and I decided to drive into New York, and to make the most of our hour-long drive, I'm thinking of an animal. Who says that car games are just for long road trips? The Mathesons can play Guess That Animal and sing car songs with the best of them. Yellow submarine. And we were off to a great start to our free staycation. Step two, put away the gadgets.
Hand it over.
When we arrived at our first destination, Vanessa took away my cell phone and access to email, a very important step we parents sometimes forget about in planning an afternoon out with the kids. Lucas and Layla couldn't have been happier. Step three, time to explore free transportation. One great idea for staycations is public transportation. Trains, buses, trolleys, ferries offer the opportunity for adventure at very low or even no cost at all. Here in New York, the Staten Island Ferry is completely free for everyone, and wait till you see the views. The ferry shuttles a whopping 20 million people a year from Manhattan to the New York borough of Staten Island and back again. But the residents of Staten Island aren't the only ones who can ride the ferry. So can folks like us, interested in some amazing views. This is the closest I've ever been to the Statue of Liberty. And the views of the New York skyline, unbelievable. The round-trip journey took just over an hour and provided a great chance to enjoy a free adventure at sea. Step four, create your own tours. Who says family tours have to cost money? In our case, Lucas and Layla love fire trucks, but had never seen one up close. So after our ferry adventure, we arranged for an afternoon tour of Engine Company 40 and Ladder Company 35, located in the heart of Manhattan. So thank you for arranging the tour. Really appreciate that. Fire stations throughout the nation provide similar free tours. Just call in advance.
Oh, big boy. Cool. There you go.
During our visit, Lucas got to take his turn behind the wheel. Layla discovered a new career ambition. When you grow up, do you want to be a firewoman? Yeah. Good, Lay. There you go. And we all found out firefighters still use fire poles. Cool. The best part of the tour? Getting to meet some real-life heroes up close. After the firehouse, it was time for step five, eating out on the cheap. After a big day of adventure, the last thing most parents want to do is cook. But eating out costs money, right? Or does it? Turns out IHOP is among the national restaurant chains currently sponsoring a Kids Eat Free promotion. Now through mid-September, kids eat free after 4 p.m. Vanessa and I still have to pay for our meals, but a stop at IHOP enabled the kids to eat free of charge and us to continue a fun-filled day out. Pancakes for dinner, always a treat for the Matheson kids. And not a bad way to top off a very economical staycation. We had a lot of fun. It was great, and so can you. Things to consider here. Experts warn us promotions like the IHOP deal, where kids eat free, parents tend to spend a little bit more money on drinks and desserts, so be careful there. Also remember, fire stations, police stations around the country offer similar tours. Have a great time.
Cam, that was great. You can get all Cam's tips online at abcnews.com.